welcome back to my channel. It's Tia here. If you are new, please like and subscribe. But for today's video, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to be talking about tattoo ideas that I would possibly want in the future. So as of recently, I've been super addicted to tattoos. I've been invested in the process. I'm just amazed and fascinated by them. I've watched Ink Master, both seasons on Netflix. I watched them in like a couple of days. I felt that it's just super interesting, like seeing tattoos get done. I like watching the process and everything, but at the same time, like I'm not trying to deal with the pain. But I do currently have 4 tattoos. I got my first one in, what was it, like August, I think. My first one was this one. It's like a super tiny crown. I literally just wanted to test out the pain. It doesn't really have any symbolism to me. I feel like if you want a tattoo, you should get it. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't really have to have importance or whatever. But I just got a crown, you know. It's just a simple little design. Like, I'm a fucking queen, so I don't know, that's pretty much it. And I just wanted to test the pain levels because I don't know, like pain is different for everybody. Like, everyone has a different pain tolerance level. So I was like, you know what, let me just get a small one to start out with. I don't care what it is, but at the same time, like, this was the only small one I had in mind. I didn't really have like any other small ideas. And then I went to the tattoo shop and I found this lady, and she pretty much said like, oh, it's gonna be $80 because the shop has like a minimum fee, which I found out about, that it was $80 no matter how big the tattoo is. So even if you want something like super small or like one word, it's gonna automatically be $80. And I'm thinking like, yo, I did not realize how expensive tattoos actually are. I did my research and found out that people price them differently and it's more expensive based on location and skill and all that stuff. But this lady, she's only been doing tattoos for 3 years, and I'm like, 3 years? That's kind of not really a long time. I did the crown and it's like somewhat okay. Like, I'm a perfectionist, so I'm gonna like judge every single line and circle, like make sure it's perfect essentially, because it's gonna be on me forever. But I wouldn't say it's exactly perfect, but like obviously no one's gonna be looking like super close at it, so I'm like, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, this was my first one. And then the next time I went, I got 3 at the same time, just because I like asked her about it and she said like, sure, go ahead. So the next one is this little semicolon right here. A lot of you guys like know the significance behind it already, so I'm not gonna go into that. But I just got like a little semicolon. I feel like this one did hurt because the wrist area does hurt a lot because there's all those like little bones in there and everything. But for this one, I do want to get something that's like says like some little phrase next to the semicolon, because I feel like it's so incomplete, just like a little semicolon on the side there. So I want to get like some kind of phrase like she overcame or she will overcome, or like some kind of like word to put next to it, because I feel like that's just so basic and little. But yeah, I do want way more. It's like my personalities are conflicted, because at once I want like a whole body covered like in tattoos. Like, I want sleeves, I want leg sleeves, I want neck, I want like everything. But then my other part of me is like, no, you gotta keep it clean and simple, because, you know, remember your wedding day, your shoulders are gonna be exposed, your back, and blah blah blah. You gotta look clean, and then the whole like job professionalism thing. And so I'm like, yo, like I gotta like make up my mind. And if you know me, I'm like a super indecisive person, but at the same time, when I want something, I'm gonna get it. So I've been looking up designs. I'm just gonna like show them on the screen or whatever, but I've been looking up designs for my collarbones, because that's like an area that people look at a lot, and I do wear a lot of low cut shirts and crop tops and everything, so I would want something else like on this collarbone, because I feel like this one is like fine by itself because it has the crown there, but I want some kind of script here on my other collarbone. But then this other tattoo, I'll just insert it. This other tattoo I have on my forearm, it's my family's birth dates, so I already have one there. But then I feel like there's empty space on my shoulder. Like it's like I'm trying to debate whether or not I want like some empty space, because I straight up told the lady, I was like, I'm not really interested in sleeves. I like more of like the sticker book type of design and blah blah blah. But now I'm like, do I want a sleeve? I don't know. Am I gonna regret this when I get old? I don't know. But I don't know. So I've been looking at like flower designs for like the top of my shoulder. I'm not trying to get like any basic roses or whatever. Like, sorry if you have that, but it's like, I don't know, they be looking like cabbages to me. But I also want like some color tattoos as well. And then I've been looking at script tattoos. Like, if I get like words written on me, I want it to be in cursive, just because like I feel like cursive, no one writes in cursive anymore, no one uses it a lot besides their signature. So I just always like loved how cursive looks. So like any words I get on me will probably be in cursive. A couple of the ones I want is the word imagine, because that's my favorite Ariana Grande song, and I would probably get that like on my thigh maybe. And then I want like some cute little dainty words, maybe in Spanish. And then one phrase I want is everything happens for a reason. That's just like my favorite quote. And I don't know if I want to get that on my spine or like on my arm or like down the side of my thigh. Like, I'm like so conflicted about everything, because I have to plan out where all of these go, because I'm like, you only have a limited space. And plus, since my arms or whatever, like my areas are like super skinny and small, it's like I can't like put everything that I want to on there, because I don't know, like I literally just want a couple basic words, like, and then the phrases. I haven't really been interested in like a lot of drawings though. The only drawing I've been interested in is a picture of like the moon and the clouds, mostly just because like I'm a night person. I just love the phases of the moon and everything. So I just would want something like that. Maybe I'll get that on my other forearm just to like even out my body. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like so excited to get tattoos, but at the same time, like, they cost a lot of money. So I'm like starting to save up. I got this little money jar, which is gonna be my tattoo jar. I don't know, because she was like, yeah, you can pay me in cash or card, and I paid her in cash, and she was like fairly cheap. Like, for my first one, this was 80, but she gave me a discount of 60, you know, just because it's my first tattoo and everything. And then for my other three, it's like she charged me 60 for those three. So I'm like, and she knows I like small tattoos, so she was saying, she's like, oh, like next time you come back, I'll give you like another 3 for 60. And I was like, oh, she hooking me up, because she knows I like the small tattoos. So I've been looking at small designs, maybe little pictures or whatever. I do want one of like a bee, but like I'm conflicted about that, because I would get a bee just for Beyonce. But at the same time, I do hate bugs in general. So it's like I'm conflicted about that, and I still don't know where I would put that. So those are the ones I'm like unsure about. But the ones I am sure about is the Imagine one, everything happens for a reason, and then I want to get a little sister tattoo. If my sister ever agrees to that, doing that one, it would be like a Roman numeral, because I'm number 1 and she's number 2, so I would get Roman numeral on my thumb. So those 3 I'm sure about. And then I would get a New York one, because if you don't know, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so I want to get something maybe not just the NY, because that's too basic. So I don't know, something having to do with New York. I was gonna get the skyline, like I always wanted the skyline on my wrist for some reason back when I was in high school, but now I'm like, I don't know, that just seems too basic to me. So I do want a New York one. And then I do want a tiger one, just because that's my favorite animal, and my sister would call me Tia the Tiger when we were little. And then I don't know if I would want that like a cartoon version or like a super realistic detailed version, because those be more expensive. But I don't know, it's like I'm just so excited to actually get tattoos, because I've been wanting them since I was in high school. You know, like me and my friends would talk about it. We'd be like, oh, can't wait till we turn 18, then we can all get tattoos together. We can get best friend tattoos, we can get blah 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 blah. I'm like, and it's been like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, like 4 years later, and I'm now starting to get tattoos, and I'm like obsessed with them. Like I'll be watching shows or I'll see people and I'll instantly like see their tattoo and I'll be like, yo, like look at the detail on that, I like that bright color, that's amazing, blah blah blah. Like, oh, that gives me an idea. But it's like, I don't know, I can literally stay up for hours just looking up tattoo designs. Same way I'd be on TikTok watching all those videos, I'll be looking up tattoos on Pinterest and all that stuff. I was conflicted about them because I gotta think about, people say like think about your future jobs and everything, but at the same time it's like tattoos, they're being more accepted into societies and jobs and stuff. Because I do want like finger tattoos of like the woman symbol or like a peace sign and just like little stuff like that. End of the day, like if I get them like on my neck or like some crazy area, I could just use makeup to cover it up, like at the end of the day. So I'm not really stressed about like not getting jobs or whatever. Tattoos have just been like super interesting to me lately. So yeah, this was basically my tattoo video. Thank you guys for watching. I literally made this video just to have pictures of the tattoos that I want in here so I can delete them out of my camera roll. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all of that. Check out my Instagram if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more videos.